Right, I've been waffling on. Let's have a look at this puzzle. We wind up the year. This is what it says, and this is what it also says here. We wind up the year. Great. Oh, no. No, let's not move you. Let's move you. Let's push you down here. And move you up here for a bit. We wind up the year with this puzzle in which 20 clue answers are strung together on a spiral path that starts at the centre and works its way outwards. This sequence of words is interrupted in 13 places, always before or after a whole answer, so not in the middle of words. By extra letters that, when read from the centre outward, identify a possibly wound up set. Solvers may locate the extra letters by entering answers to the radial clues which go inward from the border, stopping at heavy bars or the centre. 8 answers are capitalised. I don't want to know why your flat needs sterilising, Meredith, but hey ho, whilst you're sterilising yours, can you do mine? An exercise. Oh, I need some exercise. That's exercise, not exercise. So basically, I think I can get rid of that. I think I could get rid of that blurb. That's fairly straightforward. I'm going to get rid of that blurb. I'm going to risk it. Famous last words. Let's get rid of that blurb. So how many pixels do I need to get rid of there? Oh, that's not bad, you know. There we go. Good to see my proper spell checker is working. Is it? I have no idea. Let's just... I think that will work. So we've got 2 sets of clues. We've got radial clues that entered outside to the centre, and then we've got a whole set of spirals that go out from the centre, and at various points we'll be stopping and putting some other letters in. Allow me a first go at all the clues. Oh, I put it here. Well done me as well, so that's all right. You need that slightly smaller. There we go. And because that black bar at the bottom is irritating me. I don't know whether you've got a black bar, but you might do. That should get rid of it if you do one. Right, allow me first go. Keep an eye on time with wind up. Keep an eye on time with wind up. Prank. Jape. Keep an eye on. Watch. Look. It's best, isn't it, to actually start with the radial clues on this one. Let's start with the radial clues. So, don't care that you got it hollow. Sorry. That's bolded for no reason. Let's actually start with the radials, just because I think we'll do better with them. Exemplar of silence or noise. Exemplar of silence or noise. It's like a hermit, someone who's silent a lot. Librarian. No, people in a library. Exemplar of silence or noise. Static. I wanted to be a hermit or a nun or a brother or a friar. Yes, they are. I haven't got one, so I'm going to move on to 2. Fuss about a step. Fuss about a step. Yep, happy with that one. Happy with that one, and that also gives us 1 letter for 3 radial, which is good. So anyone got 2 radial? Getting it. Stay with us. Walk towards the light. It's a UV torch. Walk towards the UV torch. Go for it, Waterfall. What do you think it is? Fuss about a step. Starts with S. A fuss is a stir. And I put that about the letter A. You get a stare. So I can put this in here. I think if I go... Yeah, I've done it that way. Okay. Stare. Oh, that's an I. Oh, this is going to be fiddly, isn't it? And then A. No, don't you dare. There we go. So we do know that the last letter of the next clue is R. silly timer in ceremonial hat. Yep, happy with that one. Silly timer in ceremonial hat. Go for this one if you've got it in the chat. I'm just going to say go for this one straight away. I've got it. It's a type of ceremonial hat. This is true. Yes, indeed, because you can have mitre, M-I-T-R-E. It's an anagram of timer. Oh, this is yeah, very irritating. My text boxes need to be marginally smaller. M-I-T-E-R. A mitre? Come on. There we go. Mitre. There we are. Country with no means of passage around river. Country with no means of passage around river. This is 4. Country's probably the answer. No means of passage blocked. And then we're going to put that around the letter R. Is it geese? We're around letter R for Greece. It's not. So it's a country with the letter R in it that's 6 letters. Merico. Argentine. No means of passage. First letter, please. First letter, please. I've just realised that I can bring the chat down so it's closer to my eye line. N. Next letter, please. N. Oh, Norway. Oh, no way. Oh, flipping it. Good. Thank you. Norway. Norway is your answer there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, happy with that. And we're going to put that in there. So, unhelpfully, so these cells are linked, I should say. So that if, oh, yeah. So if I do that, that all goes horribly wrong. Yes, so that I can whiz round like that, and I have a feeling that I've actually... Have I done them backwards? Have I done them inwards? No, I've done them the right way around. So I have got them linked, but of course with these spiral clues, it doesn't help. So no means of passage, no way around Arthur River. Norway is the country. Lab workers, revolutionary spray. Sprays a mister? Lab workers. Scientist. No. I mean, you say clever. I then not using it. Aerosol is a spray, isn't it? Could it be something to do with an aerosol? Don't think it is. So I'm gonna go on to 6. So I'm gonna move on because I want there to be some work for us to do when we get to the spiral. Represent for 500 grand at start of trial. I would do that. Just the start. I wouldn't do the rest of the trial, but I would represent someone for 500 grand at the start of a trial. Definitely. Okay. 500 is D in Roman numerals. Start of trial is T, and so I need a 4-letter word for grand. And it'll mean, in total, represent. Does it start with a D? May I have that confirmation, please? Am I asking for too many clues these days? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Okay, we've got confirmation on this. If you represent, you... I can't think of any words that mean represent. Demerit is the only thing that is not demerit. You stand for, you represent, you inhabit, you mean, you... Oh my flippin' heck. if grand, if something is grand, it's big, it's huge, it's large, it's proper, you know, it's sort of, it's posh. Next letter, please. And I'm seeing some of the clues about not failing. And true, detroit isn't right. What is the next letter? E. Damn it, that's a shame. Exam. Detest. If something is grand, elan, grand, ecru. I'm just trying to think of 4 letters that begin with E. Each. Represent. Epic. Depict. It's been I will say, it's been a long day. Because of the bonus bank holiday, which I wasn't expecting, I am trying to get further ahead in my work so that I can take Monday off. But I can only take Monday off if I get a particular, basically get rid of Monday's work in advance. I'm getting there, but bloody hell is it hard work. And also it was just a horrible day at work anyway. I mean, not exactly horrible in the grand scheme of things, but I found it tough because I'm an absolute wimp. So yeah, it's been a day. So I'm going to blame my mental faculties on that. Charge mostly fixed for Winter Apple. That was epic in D&T, by the way. D for 500T for the starter trial. Charge mostly fixed for Winter Apple. Thank you, thank you. We're all going to hug everyone here. Cheetos, that's not really a thing here. Yeah, what do we have instead of Cheetos? Do we even have? We definitely have them, but they're not really a thing here. Ah, absolutely, Caroline. And given that I came back from my holiday. Oh, do you want to see some peeling skin? I've got peeling skin here. This is one of my Bernie bits. Just this, because we had 2 sun loungers underneath a lovely sort of pampas grass umbrella. And of course the sun kept coming round, and it kept coming round on my shoulder, and we had to keep moving our things, but it kept going on here. But that's my main Bernie bit. My other Bernie bits are a strip here that I somehow missed when doing my suntan lotion, and some of my inner thighs. Oh, that's a horrible time, Neil. Oh, dear. What do you do with your commute? Are you a driver? Are you a trainer? Because if you're a trainer, at least you can do something, but if you drive... yeah. So my inner thighs, it's because I got some new swimming shorts, and they were shorter than my other ones, and I just forgot to rub the suntan lotion up a bit. You didn't need to know that, and I'm not going to show you that. But the only peely skin bit is this bit. Charge, mostly fixed Winter Apple. I'm stuck on 7. I'm going to move to number 8. No, not. It's against Twitch terms of service. And possibly human rights. Bother Butler, agitated about nothing. Okay, yep, happy with 8. I'm going to give that a few seconds, and then you can go. I'm going to put the first letter in, though, because it's going to take me half an hour to type it in. Go for 8 if you've got it. I can see Hollow's got it. I'm sort of having to do it alternate letters, because then I'm not, butting up on... Oh, it's not that one, but I can do that one. Yep, there we go. Trouble. Anagram of butler around the letter O. No. L. There we go. Trouble. Nomadic raid contained by Chinese dynasty's emperor. Okay, yep, happy with that one. Do you know this particular Chinese dynasty? We shall see. Knickknacks, yes, that's pretty much it, yeah. Yeah. Because I was thinking Whatsits, but knickknacks are definitely nearer the mark because Cheetos are quite fair, reasonably solid. Whatsits are very puffy and light and things like that. Nomadic raid contained by Chinese dynasties. Emperor, go for it if you've got number 9. So the raid at the Chinese dynasty is the Han dynasty, and raid is going to be nomadic. It is going to be an anagram of raid, and we're going to put that in Han for Hadrian, an emperor. Where was he? Was he? I'm assuming Holy Roman Empire. But he got to, because we have Hadrian's Wall, of course. H-A-D-R-I-A-N. Do an A here, and then an R here. So slow. A very tiny one. A very long one, but very small. Very small, but very long. Pen holding elephants opening after long one cold spell. Well, a cold spell is Ice Age. Is it going to be this? A cage. So that's a pen. Holding elephants opening. So we're going to put E in cage, and we're going to all put that after one, i.e. the letter I. And there we go. Ice Age. I didn't see how your commute was. I stopped paying attention there. I'm so sorry. Tell me again, Neil. How was your commute? I'm so sorry. I'll ask a question, then completely ignore the answer. Saw the knickknacks though, didn't I? Hiker's disturbed bird. I've got an idea for this one, but I think I'm going to have to ask for a check on this one. 15-minute. Oh, see, I can see it now. Sorry. 15-minute walk, 40-minute train, and 25-minute bus and 10 minutes walk. They're moving office and theatre to 15. Well, that's great. Very happy for you for that bit, Neil. I don't mind the 40-minute train. I don't mind the 15 and 10 minutes walk. I do mind the 25-minute bus. I am not a fan of buses. Buses can odd thee soff. Sod thee off. Can off thee sod. That's what I was going for. Okay. I'm gonna say what I think it is, and then you can let me know if I'm right. Is it a shriek? So that's obviously to yell out, but I've got a feeling there's actually a type of bird called a shriek. I couldn't tell you what it was. Oh no, shrike actually, because it's got to end in E. How about shrike? I hadn't spotted that it had to end in E. There we go. There is a shrike. Whenever we get what sounds like is potentially a cute animal, I'm going to look it up. Shrike bird. Let's have a look. Oh, that's quite cute. Yes, that's quite cute. I mean, all small birds are quite cute, to be honest. Oh, this one's got a little tuft. He slept in. He slept in his head. There we are. Cute bird. Bub. There we go. And now I've lost my windows. It's all gone to pot. There we go. So we've got a shrike. So I'll just adjust that. Blacken in Freeman's name. Blacken in Freeman's name. Blacken, I assume, is char. The family name, and that of the largest genus Lanius, is derived from the Latin word for butcher, and some shrikes are known as butcher birds because of their feeding habits. Okay, but they look so cute. It's like cats. Look so cute, actually terrible. Little balls of hell. 12, I'm going to come back to that one. 13. Drifting deserter taken in by old explorer. Drifting deserter taken in by old explorer. So I think an explorer like Columbus or Polo or something like that is going to be the deserter. Could be AWOL maybe. Drifting feels like it's the definition. You've got deserter taken by old explorer. Could be a car, I guess. 7 for this one. Oh yeah, you can't quite see it. It's 7 for this one. Not getting it, so I'm going to come to 14, which is 6 letters. Around lake, observed eastern moon goddess. Now, who's the goddess of the moon? I do know it. Okay, yep. It's based on my entirely the knowledge of the moon goddess. Is that around lake, observed? Yep, eastern moon goddess. I am happy with that. I heard there probably are several hollow. But there was one in particular that I was trying to think of that I did think of that is correct. And I'm hoping that Catnip would also know this particular goddess as well, because you like your mythology, I know that. Waterfall Cactus, you've got it. Hollow's got it. Okay, go for it. Go for it, Arch! Go for it, everyone. So if you are observed, you are seen. That's and we're going to put... Oh, flipping heck. What's... We're going to put an L for lake in it. So we got scene, there's your scene, and we're going to put L in there for lake, and then E for eastern, and we get Selene, who is a moon goddess. I knew you'd know it. I knew you'd know it, Selene. Spinning globe, I do a favour. Spinning globe, I do a favour. Now, part of me thinks, oh yeah, no, it's the easier version. It's an anagram. So spinning globe eye is an anagram of globe eye, and the definition is to do a favour. So go for it in the chat. Waterfall gets a point for that. It is oblige. Yes, much obliged. So, whilst it takes me half an hour to put this in, faulty reasoners true point about what he owns. Faulty reasoners true point, that's a fact, about what he owns. Stuff. Faulty reasoners. Not going to come back to that. But we've got enough hooks now that we should be able to start, I'm hoping, on the spiral. So the spiral starts in the centre and we work our way out. Occasionally there's going to be a gap in between words, which is going to spell out message. Keep an eye on time with wind up. If you keep an eye on, you watch. So it's blank, en blank. And that last one is probably T. Oh, it could be wind up. Probably not. Hello, good evening to Amaki V. Tent. What's a wind up? Scent. Bent. If you keep an eye on, you don't bend. Ken, den, fen, gen, hen, len, men, nen, pen, pen, ken, ren, sen, ten, en, ven, when, en. Okay, right. Keep an eye on time with wind up. Does it end in T? Yes, I hadn't thought of it that way. Okay, yes. Trust me, I'm always going to do an Alan Davis. I'm always doing it in the New York Times crossword, which I think I've solved for today. No, I haven't. I filled it all in, but there's a mistake somewhere. Keep an eye on. Time. So that's T for time. And if you wind up, you end. There we go. So it's tend. There we go. Tend. If you keep an eye on, you tend. By broccoli. And if you... so time, T, and end. There we go. Meeting judge at the side of street. Meeting judge at the side of street. Tryst. I think this is tryst because if you judge, you try, this, and the side of, or just street in general, that's ST. You get tryst. So we have here a bonus letter. Bonus letter there. So I'm going to put a question mark there because we don't know what it is yet. A New York tribe's high-rise dwellings. A New York tribe's high-rise dwellings. So it's either going to start L-A-E or it's going to start A-E or it's going to start E. What I'm saying is there may be... It doesn't have to start L. We've got to here. I'm going to bold that. Not that it's going to make much difference. Okay. Well, it's going to be really interesting, Neil, when they... Because it's through to... Is it something like 6 a.m. on Monday or something? That the last people can actually go into Westminster. So they've got to judge it to work out where... So, okay, so officially they're going to close it, but there's going to be an unofficial queue for the queue. Amazing. Couldn't get more British. Amazing. I don't know my New York tribes, but I do know some tribes. The Oto, Cree. I'm just going off of what I've put into the New York Times recently, but I don't think I know it. It is, isn't it, Ganem? It is. Can I have the tribe, please? High-rise dwellings. I want it to be... Oh, Erie. Okay. Which I got before you said it. I got it. So, Aerial then, or something like that. So A, New York tribes. O, A-E-R-I-E-S, and we're going to be dealing with high-rise dwellings as in eagle's nests, of which there's about 1 billion different spellings. So we know that actually we have this L there, and I don't think... Hang on one sec. Ah, no, don't do that. Now, can I... no, you're not going to do it, are you? Okay. I can't colour the cell, which is what I would want to do. But anyway, so we've got blank L. And then we're up to here. So that comes there. So we've got blank L. Train marsh bird. Train marsh bird. Marsh is a fen or a bog. If you train, you draw. Colonel Hans has got D. Can I have the definition, please, Colonel? I have a feeling the definition is bird. Double def. Okay, so marsh bird and train. Draw crab. Of course, it could start RA. There's probably RA in it, whether it starts with RA or it's blank RA blank. I don't know. I'm going to move on and hope that I can come back to it. I know a few of you got it. Meredith's got it. Winding down, prepared Big Ben. Winding down. Oh, prepared bit. That's a nice clue. I've done something wrong somewhere. Why have I got a G there? Why have I got a G there? Nobody knows. Because we haven't done that. Because it's okay. It's the G of Ice Age. So let's just do that. There we go. It's go for it in the chat. I did not know that ebbing was an anagram of a 6-letter word, but it is. It's an anagram of ebbing. No. Oh no. There's more trouble than it's worth. Ebbing. As in 3 billboards outside. So we've got ebbing there. And that means... So we've got Aries, and then we've got blank, then a 4-letter word, and then a C. So that is one of our unknowns. And a C is one of our unknowns as well. By unknown, extra letters. My place is falling apart. So there we go. Yes, winding down is ebbing. It's, grade of metal wrapped in cloth. Grade of metal wrapped in cloth. How many spiral clues are there? It goes all the way up to T, and there are 13 interruptions to the sequence. Grade of metal carrot? No, grade of metal wrapped in cloth. I have a feeling that K is extra. I would say that K is extra. So it's just going. So it's a 6-letter word ending ing, probably. Metal wrapped in cloth. Hollow has it. Anyone else have it? If only Hollow has it, I'm going to move on. But if someone else has it, then I'll start asking for hints. Just because then I know that a few people have got it. K is a grade in the US. Oh, okay. Okay. So K is not in the answer. How dare you, Sean, be clever and intelligent but incorrect? Metal. Tin. We need a cloth that's 3 letters long that ends in G. Rug. Rag. Rating. There we go. And we can put a K there. So that K is not part of it. So we can bold that. And then we can put rating. So it's tin in rag. Which is the cloth. Bring in 2000. Sagey arranged opening bars. Okay. I'm happy with G. Good game, says Hollow. Yeah, absolutely. IGG as well. Where's it going to go? I think there's not. Yeah, I think it's going to spell out proper words, So I think we're going to have a space now in between the words. It is, isn't it, Arch? Okay, go for it, Katus. Go for it, Meredith. Go for it, Hollow. Go for it, anyone who's got this one. So it's an anagram of Sagey, but it's got to bring in 2000, i.e. MM. And you could call a Jimmy a crowbar an opening bar. So that's your anagram. It is that. Jimmy's. I'm going to say that W is probably extra now. Let's have a look. Are times changing? Fluid. Anagram of our time, and it means fluid, I assume? Meritus. Our... Got my pen and paper out. Our times. When was this? Just checking. Yes, this is December 1999. Our times changing fluid. Okay, yeah, got it. Not sprinkles. Not sprinkles. Colonel, go for it, Colonel. Let's give this to Colonel. Katus and Hollow, you'll get everything, so I'm going to give this to the Colonel for a second. W is definitely an extra letter, so I'm going to put that in here. And I'm hoping, yes, moisture, that's your anagram of our times. Moisture. M-O-I-S-T-U-R-E. I'm going to say that A is extra. I'm even going to bold it, just because I think that's how this puzzle is going to work. Take a draught of one New Hampshire brew. Well, inhale works. So A can be I for one, NH for New Hampshire, and a brew is an ale. I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. And C, occasionally I can do things. I'm going to say is extra. Good evening, awesome possum. I hope you are indeed awesome tonight. Go through with a scar. See Greek island. Going through... No, it wasn't what I said at all. It's going through with a car, not go through with a scar. Same awesome. Same awesome. Going through with a car, see Greek island. I don't know. I just can't read. For those of you who have joined, so here's what the blurb is. Oh, you can actually see it on here. Basically, so that there's extra letters in between some of the answers. We've got two sets of clues. Radial ones that go out, in from the outside, and we have a spiral that goes out from the inside. So we're now looking at the spiral clues. Going through with a car, see Greek island. So the car is a T, it's in the Model T, and A is A, and those are the A and T there at the end. This is this 6 here, so it goes to here. But if you're going through, not sure, but it's going to be a Greek island that ends A T. Not sure, going to come back to that one. Absolutely, Meredith. It's the only reason I overwork. The thing is, I'm not even overworking. Well, although today I actually did work, but it's just so tired. Just it's horrible. Inches when turned south equals centimeters. Inches when turned south equals centimeters. Creeps, I reckon, because if you inch along, you creep. But why would it be creeps? Is it creeps? Is this one creeps? Oh, Meredith, I didn't want the hint, but I will now have a look at that one. Oh, I can't... If it is a hidden in J, I can't see it. Unless the A... Okay. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not spotting... Oh, Ithaca. Oh, flippin' heck. Okay. So that I is actually in there. My humblest apologies. My assumption made an ass out of me and me. That T, though, I think is extra. Is this creeps? Is this next one creeps for K? Now, why? S, pier, C, backwards. Okay. So when turned, so we're about to turn everything we're about to do backwards. South is S, and equal is a pier, and centimetres is S. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. Defense departments holding German team in California. Defense departments holding German team in California. So where are we? So we can put creeps in. So DOD could be the Department of Defense holding German. Oh, DOD's holding German, GER, and you get the Dodgers. So the team in California must be the Dodgers then. Happy with that. Okay, no extra letter in between creep and Dodgers. Thank you. Arrive by car. In tow or in reverse? Arrive by car. In tow or in reverse? Something up, because that's pull backwards. So pull up? Yeah, pull up. If you arrive by car, you pull up. And it's either way, which is what the clue is saying. So I think pull up. And we can put that here. And Hollow, is far too intelligent. Far too intelligent. But well done. We don't know what this letter is. So we'll put that there. Okay, popular, getting into Los Angeles. To Hispanic man. Yep, happy with this one. There is no extra letter in between pull up and this next answer. So it's blank blank TI blank O. Palindrome. That's the one. That's the one. Sean's going to go for it. Sean. Let's give this to Sean. Sean. And anyone who isn't hollow. You know I'm just kidding, hollow. It is Latino, yes. So LA. Gosh, now how does it work? Popular is in. And it's Los Angeles 2. And we're putting in Los Angeles 2. So LA 2. And you get Latino. There we go. And this is where I am glad that I have linked all the text boxes. Nervous about team's leader not taking sides. Nervous about team's leader not taking sides. You are unbiased. You are... So if you're nervous, you're shaky, you're not erratic, you're jittery. Not taking sides. And people are telling me to go, and I can't work out why. No, I'm gonna come back to that one. I will get it, but I'm gonna come back to it. Presides over coach's first and last broadcasts. Presides over coach's first and last broadcasts. Yep, happy with that one. And I know where that starts as well. So GP says hollow. Right, so if that is Latino, then I got a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Darn. It starts here. This starts with CH. So actually, coaches first and last are C and H. And if you broadcast it, you air it. So I'm just going for it. Sorry, Hollow. Sorry, Arch. You get chairs. Where everybody knows your name. Da, 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 da. And there we go. I like the fact that no one has gone for the same joke at all there. We've all gone couches, Chesterfields, chairs, chairs, yes. Restricts the use of second-rate jams. Caroline just exasperated. Caroline, you must not be exasperated by any of my jokes if you want to get a ticket for Saturday. I've got a ticket for something that Caroline's going to. It is the Taskmaster Picnic. Ooh, I'm going to the Taskmaster Picnic on Saturday, and it's going to be excellent. Very much looking forward to it. The weather's not looking terrible, which is astonishing. So yes, it restricts the use of second-rate jams. I think that E is going to be extra. I will tell him. You said I will absolutely tell. I'll say to Alex that you said hello. Last time I was there, he signed my potato, and I went shopping tonight, and I forgot to buy a potato. I don't quite know whether I can be bothered enough to go and get a potato, but I want him to sign my potato. So restricts, bans this. No, second rate is going to be B, and then jams is not jelly. Yes. Woohoo! I have got more broccoli crumbs in my keyboard thanks to you, Caroline. Thank you very much. Yeah, but jellies. A jam is a hold up. If you restrict the use of, you clamp down. I can't get this. What is the next pickle? Pickling juice. What is the... So it's B. What's the next letter, please? Oh, so Meredith, last time I just ate it. I cooked it. It was delicious, and I just plan on doing the same. BL. So a jam is... Next letter, please. So we've got BL. Gosh, the broccoli really smells of broccoli. We've got BL, BLO. No, not really, Meredith. I'd say my signature dish was chili con carne. But I don't make it very often because I hate cooking. BLO. So jams are locks. If you jam something, it locks up like a paper jam and then restricts the use of is blocks. Hooray! There's a goose in my broccoli. Hog. So there we go. I missed the joke. Is that your signature? I did. Okay, so you get a rim shot. Yeah, it is, but it's B locks. It's definitely B locks. So that E is extra. We've definitely got one extra letter somewhere, by the way, for around this. But I don't know whether it's before or after. There's a goose in my broccoli. Absolutely. I think that is our raid phrase. So we've got blocks here, nearly there with the spiral clues. Delved around piece of cake cut fine. Delved around a piece of cake cut fine. 6. Yes, got this one. There's a goose in my broccoli, dear Liza, there's a goose in my broccoli, how did it get there? Yeah, works, perfect. Hologo is angry. Grr. Oh, Colonel. No, that's terrible. And I very much appreciate and enjoy it. More. Oh, no, I've forgotten what it was. Oh, no, I've remembered it. It's fine. Begins with M. It's fine. Go for it if you've got it. So Hollow's probably got it. I'm assuming Sean's got it, and I'm assuming Meredith has got it as well. If you delved, in particularly underground, you could have mined something. Piece of cake. Literally, the first piece is C. We're going to put that in mind. You get minced. And if you mince something, you cut it very fine. Okay, good. This guy is stuck in bank machine in disbelief. Okay, so I'm going to go for this. It's atheism. Now, why is it atheism? He is in ATM. There we go. It's atheism. He is stuck in bank machine, so which is an ATM. And we have a bonus character there. And the last clue, wrong dose is given in preparation for baseball team. Wrong dose. Given in prescription, which is not what I said first time. Yes, this is where you have to know that prescription is RX because of the Latin recipe, which means to take or something like that. It's based on something to do with recipe. So it gets shortened to RX. We're going to put an anagram of dose in it, and you get Red Sox, and that is a baseball team. So that's going to go here, REDSOX, and finally one last question mark. Okay, let's have a look at the radial clues then. We're almost there. We're doing well. Arch is having an evening. So, one down. Clamour, I assume. Exemplar of silence or noise. Okay, why? I'm sure it's got to be clamour, right? Because noise is a clamour. Exemplar of silence is a clam. Clam. And then or noise. Or is or. And then we get that. So I can put that O in here. It's after the O and before the C. So we got block water at the moment, or something like clock watchers. Clock watchers. They probably need to be wound up or something like that. Something like that. I don't know, Meredith, why are the clams happy? I've got the rim shot ready. Clappy as a ham. Why are clams happy? And Meredith is going to tell us in a second. So that is number 5. Lab workers' revolutionary spray. Well, a chemist. Well, that's your lab worker. But why is it chemist? Oh, I see. Oh. Well, I want a punchline now. Yeah, happy as a clam. That is a good point. Yeah, I don't know. Chemist. Lab worker. Revolution. Oh, no, it's revolution, which is Che. Mist is your spray. And a lab worker is a chemist. Right, fine. Got it. 7. Charge. So going in here. Mostly fixed for winter apple. Now, there is a winter apple called a russet. Charge mostly. It's most of rush. So what's that going to rush me? You know, what's the charge? So rush, take off the last letter. Fixed is set. We got russet. So there's an R there, which is the penultimate one. Whoops. And then a U there. So we can put an R there. Well, so we've got 12. Blackening free man's name. Oh, Richard. So char in free. Char in free. And a man's name is Richard. There we go. 13. Drifting deserter. Taken in by old explorer. Oh. That something's gone wrong. Erpatic. Is that a word? Erpatic? No. Erratic is, though. Don't tell me I've got pull up wrong. I've got pull up wrong, because that's definitely erratic. Apparently short for happy as a clam at high tide, because that's when the birds can't eat them, and of course that's when they get their food. This is going to be erratic, right? And roll up. Yeah. Anyway, erratic, and that gives us the C that I was expecting at the start, so we could put C. So where is it? Pull up becomes roll up. So that is erratic. Why is it erratic? Eric is the old explorer and a deserter is a rat. And 16, faulty reasoner. That must be a sophist. True point about what he owns. True point about what he owns. Well, that's his. P must be... True point. Why is that sophist? Pull or in reverse. Ah, okay. So it's hit. So what? Where does so come from? If it's true, it is so. Okay, so true is so. P for point. What he owns is his. Where does the T then come from? Oh, okay, so PT for. So true is so, point is PT, yep, and we put his in that and you get sophist. Good. Got a couple more letters left to go. So let's just tidy everything up. D, train marsh bird. Where is that? It's after Aries. So we're starting the centre. Aries. So it's a raid. If you train, you raid. No, rail. Rail. There's a marsh bird called a rail. There we go. No, I have heard of it. It's not one of the more common ones. H after Jimmy's. So this W is extra. Oh, that was moisture. So I don't actually need to put that one in. So it's O. Nervous about team leaders not taking sides. That's after Latino, which is up here. So Latino. We've got an extra C here, which I should have done from Richard, which goes here. dodgers. Nervous. Oh, there's all loads of letters missing for this one. But we do know that an H... so I'm going to assume that this is the H that is missing. And then we've got team leaders not taking sides. Neutral. It's easier when it's written in a straight line, like it is in the chat there, rather than in the thing. So why is it neutral? So neural. Okay, of the nerves. That's good. Well done, Meredith. And put team leader, i.e. the first letter, and that's T, around there, and you get neutral. And we should have a K extra somewhere. Why haven't I got a K? I've got one there, but it's not that one. Should that have been not an 8? That's an S. That's fine. Where's my K? I've got an H. So it should... Therefore not neutral. Neural. The K is H. That does... Do you mean... So it's not this then. I've mucked up this, have I? Before neutral. Oh, it's thank you. There we are. Thank you. Absolute muppetry there. See, got to put a bit of muppetry in there. And so the blurb said solvers may locate extra letters by it said when read in order from the center outwards, they identify possibly wound up set. Those would be clock watchers, and that is wind up. A puzzle about time for the end of the millennium there. No, there's still a year to go. I'm of the opinion the millennium ended in the end of 2000, but a new number was put at the beginning of the years there.